Hello to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading looks at any relationship, so you can use it one of two ways. You can select a different relationship for each pile to kind of take a look at where you're coming from, where they're coming from, obstacles, things you got going for you. Or you can intuitively select one to represent whatever relationship you're wanting to take a look at. Now, for pile selection or reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Please select your group intuitively, or you may watch all the groups, selecting the person that pops into your mind as the reading starts as being the person that the reading is about. Now, either way, if you would like, I lead a short breathing exercise to kind of help you hone in with your intuition. So let's begin by closing your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking your spirit guides and angels which reading holds the messages for you. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, a number between 1 and 5 or one of the cards may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that resonates with you the most. It's okay if you're drawn to more than one card. You can watch both readings, but try to follow your intuition as to where to start. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. All right, go ahead and select the reading that you'll start with, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1. This card from the Lightworkers Oracle deck says 1111, messages in the numbers. So some of you have got angel messages coming through for you. You've been seeing those repetitive numbers. That's why you were drawn to this deck or to this reading. Now, let's take a look at whatever relationship you are focused on. So, starting with how group 1 feels in the relationship, how this relationship makes them feel. All right, so a signifier card for group number 1 to show how they feel in the relationship. All right, so this relationship makes you feel overwhelmed. The 10 of Wands is a feeling of being overwhelmed. Now, a signifier card representing the person, the other person. All right, the 2 of Coins. So this person is making decisions. Now, obstacles to this relationship developing. The King of Coins. All right, and things that the relationship has going for it. Ooh, the 3 of Cups. All right, so there's a financial issue in this relationship somewhere. It could be that you guys are not you know, one of you is depending on the other one financially, or one of you is much more financially stable than the other. And this doesn't have to be a love relationship. This can be any kind of relationship. It can be your relationship with your mom. You know, it is, you know, whatever relationship you came into this reading thinking about. But this person is making decisions about where they're going to spend their money, about where they're going to live, about what they're going to do. You're feeling kind of overwhelmed. Now, the beauty of this relationship, like, there's celebrations in this Three of Cups. So the obstacle was the King of Coins. There's something financial that's an obstacle for this relationship, and you kind of feel overwhelmed by the other person. So, you know, take it as it resonates. There's a lot of beauty to be had by letting this relationship develop. What is the final outcome of letting this relationship develop? Palace of Cups. Okay, so this is emotional. It is, you know, having emotional needs met. It's figuring out what emotional needs you need to have met. You know, it can represent meditation and just like a calm, serene environment. So there will be a wonderful peace between you and whoever this reading for you is with. You know, you've got minor arcana coming out. So some of you are talking about more minor relationships. You know, there's no major arcana here at all. So it's not like this is a relationship that's going to explode, or it's, you know, life-changing. It is a moderate relationship that can end in a very happy place. And when I say end, I mean culminate. It can culminate in a place that is emotionally stable. There will be some financial things that you guys have to work through, and you feel kind of overwhelmed, but it goes to a very happy place. All right, now clarification on this Ten of Wands, please. I'd like to see why they feel so overwhelmed. Oof. All right, some of you are not free to be in this relationship, and that is why you are overwhelmed. Some of you feel trapped by your emotions, feel trapped by social things. But the Devil coming out is definitely saying that there's some emotional things that need to be dealt with before you move into this. Now, for the Two of Coins, why is this Two of Coins here? All right, you get the Page of Wands. So this is a reunion. This is possibly someone that you have had a separation from that has just come back into your periphery, or is coming back into your periphery. Someone that's coming back into your life with that Page of Wands. Now, for the King of Coins, the obstacles. All right, abundance. So again, there is a money there's a money differential between the two of you. For a lot of you. Abundance is a key factor. Money is a key factor to at least one of you. So, you know, this is just saying, you know, the obstacle is this abundance that is needed. Now, the Sun comes out for the Three of Cups. So you've got one of the most negative cards in the deck next to the very most positive card in the deck when you're talking about your clarifications. So this celebratory thing, what this relationship has going for it is so positive, it definitely overweighs the negative parts of it. Like, some of you are quite simply not free to be in this relationship. You know, you are committed somewhere else, and you need to free yourself up for this, if this is where you want to go. You know, that's just why the devil comes out, talks about love triangles sometimes. And someone here is exactly in a love triangle. So you just have to decide what you want. You know, as difficult as it is, you have to decide what you want and move forward. Now, for the Palace of Cups, the final outcome, you get this Seven of Coins, okay? So the Seven of Coins is determination. It's waiting for your fruits, for your hard work to bear fruits. You know, she planted this tree. She's waiting with her empty baskets to fill her baskets from the tree as soon as the coins are ripe. And that is essentially the outcome for this relationship for you. It's going to take determination, but you go to a really wonderfully peaceful, emotional place with this person. All right, so pay attention to those angel numbers. That is the relationship For group one, whatever relationship you were focused on, it has lots of wonderful beauty. There's definitely some things trapping you. A lot of you, this is a reunion. Some of you may not even have met this person again yet, but you will soon. You'll walk into it and you'll be like, oh, wow, that's what this was about. So either way, take what resonates. It's a group reading. Leave what doesn't. And thank you so much for everyone who's supporting my YouTube channel in any way, whether it's by liking, subscribing, commenting, private reading, donation, whatever you're doing. I really appreciate you, and I want you to know it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected group number 2. Your signifier card is Family of Light. So whoever this person is in relationship to you, they're probably part of your family of light. Now, let's take a look at the tarot and get a signifier card for how you feel about this relationship. Most of you already know who this is. Some of you are watching all 5 piles for different people. So if that's the case, then whatever person comes to you when I flip over your signifier card or their signifier card, that'll be who the reading is about. All right, so angels, spirit guides, ancestors. How does group number 2 feel in this relationship? All right, the Page of Swords. So you feel that it's kind of a challenge. And you feel the need to really watch your P's and Q's and pay attention to details. Now, how does the other person feel? The World, completion. All right, so the other person is very stable. Now, what are obstacles to this relationship? All right, so there are some emotional obstacles to the relationship with the Palace of Cups. It talks about emotions. What does the relationship have going for it? All right, the Two of Coins. So making decisions about, making decisions. There's decisions to be made in this relationship. Now, what's the final outcome of this relationship? The Three of Coins. So for some of you, this is a relationship at work. This is you're asking about your boss or your coworker, and this is, you looking at how things are going to progress. You are going to be recognized for your hard work and what you're putting in. Now, for those of you that are asking about or looking at this as a romantic relationship, there's a lot of coins here. The Page of Swords is about watching closely. So this may be somebody that, you are paying special attention to on social media or something like that. They have a feeling of completion. So I don't know that they're necessarily looking for more in the relationship the same way you are, but there are emotional factors in this relationship, and it culminates in the Three of Coins, which is your hard work being appreciated. So what you're putting into this relationship will be noticed. Where you put your energy with this person, they are going to notice. Now, let's get some clarification on why each of these cards is here, just to take a little bit deeper look. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Page of Swords here? 5 of Coins. All right, so there's some fear of loneliness in how you see this other person. There is just some fear. You have some fear of your emotions not necessarily being reciprocated, and it doesn't have to be a love relationship. Like I said, it can be any relationship. You're worried that you're putting more into it than you're going to get back. Now, for the World, you get the Ace of Wands. So this person is definitely a very passionate person. They are kind of larger than life with the Ace of Wands coming out like this. They're also a little bit focused on themselves. Now, for the obstacles, why is this Palace of Cups here? All right, so somebody has had their heart broken. Somebody in this relationship is dealing with heartbreak, is overcoming heartbreak. and the emotions are still really raw, which is why there is some difficulty to it. Now, for the Two of Coins, which can be deciding where you're going to spend your money, deciding where you're going to live, whatever that is the plus sides. So there's decisions to be made that are being made, and ooh, you get the Lovers. So some of you are definitely getting back into a love relationship with this person. And by back into, I don't mean that this is a relationship that's happened before. One of you has had your heart broken and is very closed off, and I'm feeling like it's you a little bit, because they are just larger than life and they are in completion. So they notice what you're putting into this relationship. Let's see why this Three of Coins is here. All right, so somebody is afraid that the energy that they're putting into this relationship is not going anywhere. And you've got the Lovers coming out. So, there's decisions. Do we make a go at this relationship or do we not? There's fear on your side, most likely. It's possible that it's flipped and this represents you and this represents them. That's always a possibility, especially when you're dealing with court cards. But one of you is very afraid of being hurt again. And one of you is ready to go. So it's coming down to the decision of, is this the Lovers? Is this a good match? Am I putting my energy in where it's not going to be reciprocated? And like I said, with the Lovers coming out and this appreciation for your hard work, there are emotional things to work through in this relationship, but it can go to a very beautiful place. There needs to be healing for this broken heart. So whoever has the broken heart, there needs to be healing, but there can be. All right, so that is all I have for group number 2. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. For those of you supporting my channel in any way, I just want you to know I really appreciate you. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected group number 3 with the paradigm shift as your signifier card. All right, this is a significant relationship that you're looking at, so it's something that's going to have a significant impact on your life. Now, let's start by looking at how you feel in the relationship. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us how group number 3 feels in this relationship. Ace of Swords. So it is a beginning that you are strong enough for. You are definitely at the beginning of this relationship. Now, how does the other person feel? Ooh, Ten of Swords. So they have just had a major ending that was definitely possibly even shocking for them. Now, obstacles to this particular relationship. All right, there's not a real obstacle. It's just that there's the need for some rest after testing. It feels like this person has gone through something significant and they need to rest. Now, upsides, things that are good for this relationship. Ooh, the King of Coins. All right, so there's financial aspects to this that will be beautiful. There is a generosity, a loving generosity in this particular relationship that transcends the financial. So that is very good. Now, the final outcome for this relationship, the Three of Coins. All right, so again, your work that you're putting in will be noticed. This feels like a fresh relationship. It feels like a lot of you are talking about a romantic relationship, even with the coins coming out, because someone has had something end that is overwhelming for them. Now, that being said, this could also be, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a family relationship. Now, let's see why is the Ace of Swords here? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Why is the Ace of Swords here? All right, so you get the Nine of Wands. So you or the other person in this situation may be sacrificing some of your own happiness for absolute positions, for things that you feel like you have to do. And that's absolutely not necessary, you know, especially with this new beginning. So don't worry about what has to be done. If you feel like it has to be done, it may not be right for you. Now, you know, and I don't mean like has to be done like go to the grocery store. I mean like if you feel like you cannot experience this or cannot have whatever joy you're looking for because of something in your past or something in your life, you can step past that with the Nine of Wands. Now, why is this Ten of Swords here? All right, so whatever has ended, it has brought in a new rejoicing time. This is good news coming in. So on the heels of whatever ending was, you know, shocking and was needing to be dealt with by the other person, there is good news. It's quite possible that you are the good news coming in for them. Now, for the obstacles that weren't really obstacles, just the need for rest. Why is this Four of Swords here? Ace of Wands. All right, so that there is the possibility of a real passionate relationship between you and this person. It's just they need some rest to kind of heal a little bit. Now, as for the beautiful King of Coins coming out, why is the King of Coins here? Ooh, okay, so you get death, which just means the beginning of something new. You know, I have to say for at least one of you, there's an inheritance question here. And, you know, everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. You know, for some of you, this is not about a love relationship. It's about an inheritance thing. And yes, there are things that have to be dealt with, but everything is going to work out the way you anticipate it. Now, for everyone else, because there's lots of people in here talking about love too, why is this Three of Coins here? Why is this Three of Coins here? Queen of Wands. Okay. So again, like I said, notice all these wands. You've got all this wands coming out to clarify, because a lot of you are asking about relationships that you really are really passionate about. You know, the Queen of Wands is about stepping into your authentic self, being your authentic self, and being appreciated for the hard work you're putting in is what the Three of Coins brings to the table. So this is saying you'll be appreciated for being your authentic self. Don't bind yourself where you don't need to be bound. There is good news coming from whatever ending happened for the other person. This does look very passionate. This is a new beginning for you. There are some financial aspects to this beginning for some of you, especially those of you who are talking about, you know, who are looking at the inheritance situation. All right, so that is all I have for group number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. For those of you supporting my channel in any way, I just want you to know that I really appreciate you. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected group number 4. Your signifier card is the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. So for some of you, this reading that we're looking at is more of a spiritual connection between you and the other person. Now, let's take a look and start with the emotions that you're bringing into the relationship. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What feelings and emotions is group number 4 bringing into this relationship? Ooh, strength. That is a beautiful thing to be bringing to a relationship. All right. How does the other person feel? Page of Swords. So they are kind of hesitant. They are really watching the details, kind of watching things closely. Now, obstacles for this relationship. You get the Priestess. All right, so there's no real obstacle. This is telling you to follow your intuition. So if something doesn't seem right about your particular situation, then, follow that intuition, because your intuition is going to lead you correctly in this relationship. Now, what does this relationship have going for it? Ooh, the World, completion. Look at all this major arcana. Like I said, this is definitely a more spiritual connection for a lot of you. Now, what is the final outcome of this relationship? Ooh, the King of Cups. All right, you've got a loving, compassionate energy. Some of you, this is a soulmate relationship. Some of you, this is a friendship. There's the other person has a little bit of hesitance, like they've been hurt or something. But this culminates in a beautiful King of Cups, which is all about, loving, compassion, and it's a wonderful energy. So the relationship goes to a really great place. Now, let's see why each of these particular cards are here, so we can just dig a little bit deeper. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Strength card here? All right, so you are putting in a lot of emotional work. Like, it's coins, but this does not necessarily, this is putting in work and being recognized for your work. So you're putting in a lot of emotional work right now. You have a lot of emotional strength going into this relationship. Now, why is this Page of Swords here? Page of Cups. All right, so this is fun and socializing and, kind of being the life of the party. And this is being very reserved. So it's almost like this person is kind of hesitant to completely open up yet and needs to follow their intuition to know that you are a safe person to really open up with. Now, why is this Priestess here? All right, the Two of Cups. Okay, like I said, a lot of you dealing with soulmates. When the Two of Cups comes out, that's a soulmate relationship. So a lot of you are talking about soulmates here. Now, this completion in the World, this is beautiful. Why is it here? Oh my God, the Lovers. Okay, like I said, this is a spiritual love connection for most of you. Now, this culmination in the King of Cups, this is a beautiful final energy. What else is there to add? Ace of Coins. All right, so beautiful new beginning. Again, you've got coins coming out. Coins can signify that it's going to take some time, because coins are pentacles, and pentacles are a really slow energy. So it may take you guys a little while to get to your brand new beginning, but you've got the Two of Cups and the Lovers coming out. This is a spiritual connection that is absolutely beautiful. So, and if it's not a love relationship, you've got a lot of love cards coming out. So the vast majority of you, this is a love relationship. But if it's not, it is still a beautiful relationship where you need to follow your intuition, and it's going to bring you into completion. All right, so congratulations on this wonderful new beginning. Thank you so much to group number 4 for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. For those of you that are supporting my channel in any way, I just want you to know I really appreciate you. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected group number 5. Your signifier card is the Key of Light. So for some of you, you are looking at relationships that are with your flame, your twin flame, your karmic flame, something like that, something for waking you or them up, for, kind of helping you to grow and evolve with or around each other. Now, let's take a look and see what energy group 5 is bringing into the relationship. All right, Knight of Swords. All right, the Knight of Swords is a very quick moving energy. It, it signifies kind of, a level of challenge to it, but it's a very fast moving energy. Now, for the other person, what signifier does the other person carry? Ooh, the Knight of Wands. All right. The Knight of Wands represents a whirlwind romance. It's very passionate. So while you may be reserved, this other person is very passionate. They're bringing a lot of passion to the relationship. Now, obstacles for this relationship. Ace of Swords. All right, that's not really an obstacle. That is a new beginning that you are strong enough for. So someone's strength is playing a real significant factor in this relationship, but you are strong enough. Whichever one of you needs to be strong enough, you are. Now, ooh, the Magician. All right, so this is the good things about the relationship. This is, you know, the Magician is using all of your talents and skills to manifest the life you want. So one of you may be manifesting this relationship, and honestly, it may be them. I get the strong feeling that they may be manifesting a relationship with you that they really want. Now, what's the outcome of this relationship? All right, so the Ten of Wands, so it's a little overwhelming. Like I said, it may be a flame, like a twin flame, like a karmic flame. It could be a flame relationship. Those relationships are often very overwhelming, but they're very passionate, very necessary relationships. Now, let's take a look and dig a little deeper and see why each of these specific cards is here. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. The Knight of Swords is representing how Group 5 feels about this relationship. Why is it here? Palace of Wands. All right, so I think that this represents your desire to be in a really passionate relationship, in a really passionate energy where you can really express yourself and be yourself. You're just kind of reserved. Now, for this Knight of Wands representing the other person, why is this Knight of Wands? Ooh, okay, so they get the Emperor. They are kind of larger than life. You know, there's a little bit of larger than life energy to this other person. And they definitely know the path that they're on, the way they want to go. Now, for this Ace of Swords, the beginning that you have the strength for, Page of Cups. All right, so some of the problem is going to be with social anxiety for one of you. This is all about socializing and fun, and this is telling you you have the strength for this beginning. So I think one of you is more social than the other, and it's going to have some social anxiety for one or the other of you, but you are strong enough to deal with it. Now, for the bonus side, this Magician coming out, it is beautiful, and it has, you know, the possibility of travel. It has a natural ending. It, you know, something is ending naturally. It could be being alone. It could be being apart. Now, for the final energy, this overwhelming feeling in the Ten of Wands. Why is this Ten of Wands here? All right, because you get the Two of Wands. This is romantic and creative partnerships flourishing. Okay, so this is you working on those partnerships, and it's going to be overwhelming with this person to work on a partnership. You're going to have to put work into it, because you guys are coming from really different places, and, you know, coming together in this beautiful, you know, culmination of a relationship, whether it's romantic, creative, whatever it is, family, whatever this relationship is. For a lot of you, it is a love relationship with a flame, you know, with a twin flame, with a karmic flame, with some kind of flame. And it's going to be overwhelming, but it's going to put you on the right path, and you are on the right path. So enjoy the relationship, go with the flow, you know that things naturally end to bring these things in, but this relationship will be very, very beneficial to you as you continue to grow. All right, that is all I have for group number 5. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. For those of you supporting my channel in any way, I just want you to know I really appreciate you. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.